Hey, good morning from Gold Beach, Oregon. Right there behind us you can see Turtle Rock, and it's a gorgeous day. So they say things get better with age, wine and other things like that. We think that our channel gets better with age. So we're going to do a flashback to a year ago today when we celebrated our 21st anniversary in Yellowstone National Park. So enjoy that, but look forward to joining us on Gold Beach and learning all about Turtle Rock in a future episode. If you haven't already, think about subscribing.
It's about time you got to Yellowstone.
It's about time we got to Yellowstone. All right. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in Gold Beach on a future episode. We've towed the trailer in the snow for the first time. Well, you thought the video was over. Man, we are stuck in traffic. There's a couple of small passes that we got to go through, and the line of traffic that's at a dead standstill coming up on those passes, not good. Maybe we better rewind and start at the beginning.
It's always best to begin at the beginning.
Let's go back to the beginning. Here you go.
When's the last time we dropped our things and went? Woke up somewhere that we've both never been. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. Maybe it's just left turns off familiar streets. I just wanna come back with a memory. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. I don't care.
Early morning in Yellowstone has got to be my favorite. So oftentimes along the riverways there's a fog that sets in, and it's kind of this mystique, and there's a calmness to the morning. The animals are still, what?
Mystique.
Is mystique a word? It's not a word?
It is.
Oh, okay. Take two. I love Yellowstone mornings, especially in the fall when it's cold and there's a fog that's just lifting off of the water. And there's just this haze that the sun's trying to burn through. It's just gorgeous. And most of the animals are still somewhat active. Yeah, it's the best time in the park, early mornings. If you come to Yellowstone, make sure you plan accordingly and get in, early, 6:30, 7 o'clock, just as the sun's coming up. My favorite time. Especially if you want to catch mystique. We're going to take a little drive here, see if we can see some bison.
Can you take me back when we were just kids? We weren't scared of getting older, yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will.
Over here.
You can grow up,
Right over here.
make
You face
new
that way.
ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. Yeah. I can still feel the windows down, listening to Jimmy Eat World, riding 3 wide on Blake's bench seat. Yeah. My God, it's been 10 years now. I haven't had take me back when we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older? Yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. Now I've got some good friends now, but I have never seen their parents' back porch. It wouldn't change how things turned out. But can you take me back when we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older? 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but the truth is that we grow up, then wish we could go back then. There's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends.
We're still stuck in traffic, construction traffic, here in Yellowstone. We were just driving by one of our favorite spots to look at elk, and I was mentioning to Shannon, we just don't see the elk like we used to. And I don't know, you know, they reintroduced the gray wolf to Yellowstone National Park. That's been a lot of years ago, but I'm wondering if that has really changed the ecosystem here, because we just don't see the elk like we once did. Used to be that, especially around Norris, Geyser Basin, along the Madison River, you could pull up at just about every stop and see the elk. And especially this time of the year when they're in the rut, we used to love coming here and
Just park by the meadow.
just
and
park
wait
by the
for 'em,
meadow, listen to
for
them
'em
bugle.
Yeah.
And the only elk we've seen on this trip, an entire day worth of driving, the only thing we've seen is down at Mammoth. And they're always on the lawn at Mammoth, so if you don't see them anywhere else, that's where you can see them. I don't know. Anyways, it's disappointing because I really like the elk. That was kind of a staple of Yellowstone National Park, to come and see the grandeur of the elk and listen to them bugle.
Can we get a picture of you by the shirt, Ben?
You got to do it. You can't smile though.
Yeah, we smile.
You can't smile.
Oh shoot.
Please.
No, Tucker doesn't need a souvenir.
It's perfect. It even looks like Tucker. It looks like Tucker, Mom.
What's on the list today, Ty? What are we looking for? What do we got to see?
An owl.
That one's gonna be a tough one. An owl would be cool though.
Wolves.
Wolf. Yep.
A
Big
moose.
gray wolf. Moose would be good.
So those are things that we haven't actually seen yet.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly
We've
bear.
seen
A black bear.
a black bear, but the grizzly bear's with us.
Grizzly bear. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Jim?
Michael.
Michael!
Michael.
Identity theft is not...
A joke, Jim.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
Michael.
Michael?
Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Old Faithful. Not really. It's the end of September and the snow's coming down.
Yep.
And we're cold.
Wet.
Old Faithful the past couple of days has been kind of anticlimactic. It's going off right now, but there's so much steam you can't really see the water. But still impressive.
Yep. Worth it to see it in the snow.
Yeah, worth it to see it in the snow for sure. Yeah, no matter the time of year, no matter the weather, Yellowstone always delivers.
If we could travel deep underground, we'd find out where that heat comes from. Yellowstone is an active volcano. In some places in Yellowstone, the magma is only 3 to 8 miles beneath our feet.
Magma!
Oh my god.
Wow, so that was pretty cool. We're right at Madison Junction, right by the campground there at Madison. And there's a carcass kind of out in the field, and there were a couple of grizzly bears feeding on the carcass, and so we got to get out and see it. It was really interesting because we came by yesterday and there was a bunch of cones out preventing people from parking along the road, and we thought, that's really strange. Why would they have cones out? Obviously the park rangers knew about the carcass and knew that it was probably going to be an attractant for bears. And sure enough, there they were.
I feel like almost the whole park was there.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Like
people
half
there,
the
huh?
park. There was, I mean, scopes.
But we got a good look. So
We got
it's
a
good.
cool guy that was sitting right next to us, and he let us look at his phone scope where he got two bears very clearly, like right up on their face, like it was a movie. It was so cool.
We woke up to snow this morning. We're going to be getting on the road here in the next hour or two. Going to take our time rolling out though. Hopefully the roads will clear a little bit and maybe the temperatures will come up just a bit so the snow will melt a bit, at least on the roads.
3.2 from the driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find, you and me tonight. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find, you and me tonight. Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
Real-time update for you. took that trip to Yellowstone back in September of 2019, a little over a year ago. And little did we know at that time what a hot mess 2020 was going to be. Once COVID-19 hit the scene, I don't know, it seems like everything changed. We were no longer traveling like we once did, social distancing being the new norm and having to wear face masks. There was all kinds of uproar about what you could and couldn't do. With all the confusion, I stopped making videos. I just didn't have the enthusiasm that I once did. Everybody was saying that we were into a new normal, and for a long time I believed that was the case. Changed my attitude about life, changed everything that I was doing. It became a new normal. So about a month ago, a good friend of mine had an unexpected health scare. We nearly lost him. And it caused me to contemplate what I was doing. COVID-19 and the hot mess that 2020 had totally changed everything about me. And I decided right then and there that I needed to get focused on what was important. And what was important was family and friends. So that's it. That's what it's all about, I guess. I just decided I'm not going to be accepting of what somebody else tells me is the new normal. I'm gonna have ownership in my new normal. I'm gonna create my new normal. So stand by for my new normal. We're gonna be reaching out to friends and family. We're gonna be doing much of the same stuff that we did before, maybe in different ways, but we're gonna create memories and we're gonna record them and we're gonna post videos and we're gonna share them with you. So we're glad you're along, and we hope to see you real soon on the next one.
'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends.